right? You have Koala Noob wanting to go wild here, get into places. You can start trapping it up, and you can already see playing off the traps. Corey's in A with the trap on B. Ghost look heavy elbow.
Even a bad start, though, for Ghost.
Ooh.
A push coming out from TSM. You saw the Viper Cloud missing even a top of nest on the mid side, and that's going to allow TSM to get an early 4K into the round. The execution on the split did work out, and that also is a great read from TSM to pull out so many numbers on the B side for Ghost, as they're looking for a Marshall buy out of Koala Noob.
7.
And another.
Back, take a breath, and play these hard angles.
Still have an opportunity to swarm the site, though, because it's 4 players remaining of Ghost getting into the B site where 7 is currently playing with Subroza on their own, and it's Subroza watching it from the wall. And finally, they both drop. This is an opportunity for a spike plan for Ghost, but going it against a 3 versus 2 retake, even a shock dart. Oh my god, it misses. That allows a plant coming in from Nismo, but at least there, a simultaneous kill coming out from TSM as they convert the pistol round to put 2 rounds in a row.
Such slow play. Great call on the movement of Corey. Let's go say mid. Maybe mid's where the traps won't be right away, and they're damn right. They get pretty good encroachment onto that castle area. Taking down 1 as Rossi falls, and that's been a big component of TSM getting back into sites. We just talked about that with his utility. So now it may be that final wall towards A. We haven't really seen Ghost play towards the Viper wall too much here, and this might be the first time they hit that site.
GMD is looking for information because they've lost a player. He's moving out towards the cave side, just spotted the dome of Con Cutie. He at least turns for a 180 to get that frag onto Koala Noob. But it's still going to be Ghost taking a kit of Corey when they're going to play the retake on TSM side.
Cameras there, they're going to know. Be privy to all of it as it comes through. Back and forth. They may not have the numbers here. This could be tough. Ghost is actually on a pretty good timing on this run. 7's going to do what he can to stop it. Taking a shot already.
Cutie's trying to save him. We're getting across. 7 gets the kill into Nismo, but at least we get a plant for Ghost. That said, Subroza still moves in and lines up 2 kills. And it's TSM converting the bonus into that round. And plow against our opponents of Ghost, who are trying to get into the B side once again this round. Corey's getting pinged out, and it's going to be 2 nice openers for Ghost, actually. Upgraded weapons, a plant coming down, so we have a Vandal to work with, a Spectre on this mixed buy that we have from Ghost Gaming, and 2 rifles and not on an attempt of a retake. 7 with a nice shot from Berlin. GMD and 7 with the knot left, half HP or even lower for 7. They're going to decide to pull back and save instead.
First 3, and it looked confident. Let's see if Ghost can right the ship. They do stall out 7's off.
He has the op and also the spike. There's got to be something else that they're going to try to do here for Ghost. It's the execution inside this B side, utility being used to start things off from Brock. But Corey still holds the back of the site at least for 1 kill only, as the rest are swarming in from both teams. Good trade-offs going in as Ghost takes the upper hand, leaving Subroza and 7 on a player disadvantage. And like we mentioned before, Ghost takes that site, but because Brock is using a utility and an op, has not made it in with the spike yet. But after the wall comes up, Subroza gets the frag on Turi Proto, so that's a 2 versus 2.
Oh no, Vans. Literally the play is hold my op, and it's so far not going correctly. See if they can get this in and get the plant down. Subroza with the creep. He's had such a good game so far. He's going to be able to control him now with a guiding light. Oh, and the shot to the back. Crossfire with utility and gunplay by the left side. So expect somebody to get tagged if they don't see it right away. They're going to. Ghost is in the site.
Yeah.
See what they can produce now that they've made it to plant. There's 1 tag. They know Nismo's in.
Especially with the 0.2 that didn't actually ping out Corey. And his Seeker's coming out again. That's quick coming out from Subroza. Allows shock darts to prevent that spike from going down. And all the rest of Ghost are still pinned out towards the A main side. So they have to wait for the toxic screen to come back up again for Improto. Thankfully, they also have a Viper's Pit to work with. So they could put that up, push in together, get the Viper's Pit out, and hopefully get the plant in. But this is also going to be a timing where TSM's going to take that advantage to try to collapse into the site. You already see 2 players in the back. The toxic screen comes down. Close range battle as Koala Noob lands it up to GMD. Corey then also to Proto as you see the Hunter Sphere coming out of the defender side. And now we're trying to battle back from Team Ghost, but a flank coming in from Subroza, only leaving Brock on his own. The spike is planted. Subroza goes in for the individual play. Off the pop flash peek and gets the headshot by 2 Spectres in a Marshall. Recon dart for a full out hit in front of the site. 7 suppressed. Killed by Koala Noob as Subroza. Only good for 1.
see what they can
Back
do.
to the site.
Ghost has really good garrison here on B. Can they hold it?
A Proto bringing about the old school crosshair. Shows the reason why he's bringing it out. Nice little headshot going around the corner, and a second one onto Rossi, leaving GMD on his own. Spike is now down, 53 seconds left on the clock. Now as GMD is going to try to play behind a Proto's wall. Walks out of it. No surprise kill going on there. Beautiful round for a Pro.
Quite a long time here. Not even really setting up, but think about this and we'll kind of... Oh my, 7. Maybe they don't have a chance to think about it, Vansili. Maybe they don't have a chance.
Yeah, just a lot of utility being used to spot so many opponents. GMD's just levitating his gun. I don't need to shoot anybody. I'll just chill in my pit as everybody else is fighting towards that mid side.
The round is chaos. GMD is chaos. TSM.
We're already spotted here for Ghost, so the angles are being watched, as you can see from Corey. They don't really have an opportunity to smoke for a cross back for a Ghost, so you just have to try to fight in as much as you can, or try to save your weapons, and it's going to be the first option that they try to do here for Ghost Gaming, and he even gets pinged for a second recon dart going into that round, and TSM half for Ghost.
One of the first times they've made it into sight for the 5v5 post-plant fans. And it's something you get on Breeze a lot with the distance, all the utility you create. And this is where Ghost could really start to turn things around. They need to make a dent, TSM.
And the Seekers is not going to do too much because everything was blocked by the Viper's Pit from a Proto. But here comes the ultimate out from Nismo, from the KO of Nismo. That's also going to prevent any utility to go into the Viper's Pit as well. But Subroza gets a nice one onto Koala Noob. The Hunter's Fury coming out from the attacker side as well. The push coming out from TSM. Beautiful flash from Subroza as they're still trying to push down towards the team. Nice shot from John Cutie. A second one through the smoke. As that's not going to be enough time for the spike as it goes off, but at least GMD makes it flash. They at least give a 2-round bonus to have a little bit more of that econ, but still Ghost. They're going to be the one that's going to try to press quickly. Back into the A site by opening the door. John Cutie gets a nice first blood through the mid double doors. Plant coming in towards the A site. A flank coming in. Waited this time. Nismo against Subroza. It's going to be Nismo that's going to take the upper hand.
I like a little bit of a change by Ghost here as Koala goes down to a shock dart. They played until vision, basically. Play until contact. Then they made the move. Then they put up the wall.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy. You already had the fragment on the ground. You also had a Proto, actually, that was trying to play the pulse plan, but he just got picked out. So, actually, it's starting to become a little bit doable if you can win these duels. Crossing to get one, but at least it gets traded out. Now, even harder for Corey. You hear that ticking on the spike. It's probably going to go off. And Ghost should be taking this round, but that could have been a very close call after a Proto dying on that main side from Corey. Yeah, and a rough start for Ghost, but salvaging the remaining rounds of the first half so far in a good spot to potentially make it 6-5. Because we have a low buy from TSM, we do have a trademark early around the corner, but 7 is going to get punished. On the other end, though, on the elbow support and from a main side, TSM takes the upper hand in the player's advantage with these 2 kills that they've just gotten, leaving John Cutie, Nismo, and Brock to salvage the round for Ghost if they can. Trailblazer to find information, knowing now that Subroza's playing just behind the pillar, but John Cutie is also low on HP.
Seeing one. Comes back and forth here. Ghost still pressuring. They're going to leave John Cutie just to watch that flank. You were mentioning one more coming over. Corey is going to be holding the flank, so nobody's really full rotated yet. They still think this could be something at A. GMD is going to snuff that out, though.
And after that kill in Seekers, that also activates GMD on this flank. These roamers. And now you hear the utility. Left. They think that the A side is clear, but now you're going to hear the rotation coming out, so TSM's going to do the same thing. And waited by GMD. That's 1 shot, and that's 2 shots. The spike goes down, and that's a round guaranteed for TSM.
Oh, you dream about those. You dream about them, and he hits both. Just 1 calibration or 2 in there in between. Left. And man, it's Christmas for GMD and Byspawn over there at the attacker side. John Cutie now, he's like, hey, I am way out of position. I mean, I'm out of position. He's going to try to save here, and you think he's going to be able to do that. Ghost should
down. We're going early. Subroza looking to flash around the corner for information, and he's going to get it, but Koala Noob's waiting around the corner. We're looking for the trade-offs, and it'll work out. Still, Koala Noob activating the Blade Storm, gets the headshot onto 7, and now we've sworn inside the B side, for Ghost with the plant.
This is the kind of spice I thought would be getting it at the beginning of each round, right? Line of scrimmage, well, both teams are there to butt heads as that wall drops. A push by a Proto to get another one from elbow.
With one more to go, Corey is stuck. Literally between a rock and a hard place. Gets the first kill, but that's going to be it. 7-5 to start the first half.
Half safety right now. They have to be careful. Oh my gosh. Everybody bails out of this one for now.
Yeah, it almost felt like we wanted to get spotted by that recon dart, so we go for the double swing. So we have players from Ghost that are low HP, but GMD still pushing forward towards orange. As Brock now on low HP as well, waiting for the rotations from John Cutie and a Proto, all the way coming out from midside and B. Spike has now been planted, very forward positions from TSM to cover the spawn rotation on the defender side. Subrosa's the one at the staircase. First swing coming out, the dink, and a Proto wins that fight. John Cutie clearing the corner, but that crossfire is there.
One enemy remaining.
And then after that, Brock a little bit off timing, trying to moving out with his teammate. Dropping down here, now spotted and melted by the frenzy of GMD as TSM picks up the pistol. And we do have TSM pushing inside the site. Just around the corner behind his toxic screen is going to be the headshot greeted by John Cutie. The headhunter spotting the second one and force a TP away, but somehow the spike falls down. Courtesy of Nismo with a second kill, and pings are coming out too. He's got a knife to work with, the underhand flash, the right click classic again to Subrosa. A triple kill with only classics. Corey's on his own, a 5 versus 1. Somehow could became a flawless round, but Corey is trying to save the day. A spray transfer for the second kill onto Nismo, and he's backpedaling away with only 11 HP left to go. 30 seconds left, Spike is down, and that was a great hold from Ghost.
Amazing hold. Nismo kind of getting a little fire under him on that one. The 3K with the classic. And it looks like this may be a gun pickup if there's a Bulldog in range, but there's too many eyes between that Bulldog.
3 out of 5.
Oh, maybe not. Corey
10
feels like he can
seconds
take John Cutie out. Almost looking for a 4K. Koala ends that one. Great damage from both sides with the...
Looking through the hallway side, forcing potentially a rotation, but the battle is not won by Corey by elbow. Shock darts utility to push back TSM as they see them running away, and the shot still connects from Brock.
Right in the cheek. Subrosa goes down.
Door opens up.
Hit him in the leg?
Rossi's
Oh my
ballsy
God,
on that
Brock.
one to jump out of the door. The right click classic for the kill, but leaving 7 on his own, forcing the first tailwind to get activated. And looking for the dash away, or at least a headshot. Does get a little bit of chip damage through the pyramid.
30 seconds
And that,
left.
as it gets canceled out, is just going to hold back his angle. And you know that Ghost is going to try to hunt him down, so he's just going to try to do some flashy kills. Hurt some econ if he can. There's that 145 to the connection with the second kill. And Nismo falls.
We're eating. Saying we're eating tonight.
10 seconds left.
Almost. Had that timer against him, but...
Soon as the Trailblazers coming out from Subrosa, the execution's also going to be coming in from this B site. And John Cutie still lands the headshot before he gets blinded. Pulling noobs in the back of the site. John Cutie's doing as much as he can to start, and has delayed enough time here for at least more cavalry. Brock has moved in inside the B site to support Koala Noob on this 4 versus 2 advantage for Ghost. Nice little leak lurk around the corner, and a jump shot missed by Koala Noob as Corey gets the kill. Owl drone to come out. Corey gets a second one, but a Proto swings out for the trade, and just like that, Ghost
has a drop back position too. See where Nismo's playing. He kind of drop back into spawn. He's got a trademark. Right on his hallway. Oh my gosh, just to the back of the site. TSM are doing a 2-3 mid.
Brock is trying to find at least something from above the wall. The recon dart to get some information. The Viper's pin to come out. The recon dart pings them. We're trying to get the spray. Does not work. Corey saves at least the Viper's pit. John Cutie, though, continues with the kill as GMD continues to get pinged in there. Nice little underhand as Rossi pings on the timing to try to get the kill. But Dismal denies him. Corey on a 3 versus 1. At least they get a plant here for TSM on their lower buy. But
You'd love to see that from these players. He had an easy drop off the back of the side anyways. They could stay in those positions to hopefully be safe, but 7 with a quick hit on Nismo as he was getting up onto that wall. And now it's going to be the hit coming in for TSM.
John Cutie that has to come up big here as TSM comes in for that frag. Traded out by Brock, but that's again the B side being toppled down. And unfortunately there you wanted something to come big out of John Cutie, as we just mentioned them, as they lost that player early inside that B side from a nice pick from 7. So that's going to force the last 2 players to save overall here for Ghost. At least they salvage the op for the next round.
7 shot start on Nismo over towards that B site. That's just where they decided to go.
He has the sort of force to work with. Hunter's Fury to come out as we talk about the second ability that gets actually the tap more through Seekers and the Hunter's Fury as well.
They go out on the drone. Oh my, you're using the Hunter's Fury up the gut is basically that distraction to get into the site, Van Silly. It's working. Oh, it was working.
Until Koala Noob is there with the Blade Storm right between the eyes of Subroza, eliminating the possibility of bringing out the Seekers. But Seven has something else to say. He's in towards his A main side, gets 2 kills with the Operator, and that activates Tailwind, but Koala Noob's on the other end. Another kill coming down as the spike is stuck towards Brick. The headshot onto Rossi, leaving Corey on the flank, on the lurk, and they're expecting this for Ghost. Look at the rotation, the pings coming out, and it's going to be the responsibility of Brock to watch it. He loses the fight when he left, but again, another one of those dire situations where there's no spike. So Corey is hoping for some mistakes, and no mistakes will be made here as John Cutie picks up the last kill, and Ghost are back.
Koala Noob can get some more pushing in, even if he takes a blind to the face and gets some
review with Subroza. He's like, we're one of those teams that keep losing these eco rounds, yet we're still able to fight back. And TSM are fighting back indeed. 2 players now dropped inside this A side. Koala Noob still on the left side of the pyramid, trying to go head-to-head against Corey. As the second player is dancing around. Rossi trying to land that shot onto the mid double doors. As Nismo still trying to get the information, but finally he gets picked off from the cancellation of the null command. Koala Noob in a tight spot with no tailwind. Crossfire set up as John Cutie lands the second kill. And a Proto sweeps up the last one, and there you go. So, to talk again, by the flash continues to push forward. Alpha into John Cutie. Oh my god, somehow lands that shot onto Corey as it gets pinked. That, he's able to TP away. Fragment in the front. Seven's made into the site with another player. And that's at least GMD trying to get a plant down if he can, but John Cutie has something else. Another answer back onto Rossi as we have one up drafting towards the air. And GMD stuck on his own. Back of the site, a little bit of love taps into the body of his opponents, but no kills. As Ghost are now at map that forward position into the A main side. Even you have a KO knife that went all the way from B to A. That spots nobody there, so we're going to have the stack into the B side. 2 players there as John Cutie is forced to TP away from the Seekers. Now Nismo's on his own with 2 flashes and his own life. But it's his own life with a Vandal, and that's good enough to hold the site for 3 kills somehow. The spike is now down. Subroza's left, and he's down. Prime getting flawless for Ghost Gaming as they win the first map 13-9.